Bonefish are one of the most sought after saltwater fly fishing species. And down here in Cuba at Avalon Cuban fishing centers, you not only get a lot of bonefish, you get big bonefish. So that's what we're after today as we take you sport fishing on the fly. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that big dome. Hey?
I think it's the technique. I think it's the fisherman.
Some days are good and
Yeah,
some days are better.
a lot better. Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you in part by Islander, builder of world-class fly float and mooching reels. The Frog Boat, inspired by nature, ingenious by design. The Freshwater Fishery Society of British Columbia. Catch what you've been missing, go fish BC. Well, we got to the first flat. Kind of windy, eh? It's a good place to start.
Yeah, it's windy, but often windy in the tropics. You got to deal with wind all the time.
So we got the heavy tropical lines, and you know, we should always start with that shooting tip. I find with the tropical tips, they're right, they're made for it. They got the heavy tip to punch through the wind, because you always have wind. The flats are great, you know, when it's windy you can find these little flats. And then we've got the eelgrass we can hit for the bones. I mean, there's so many different varieties we can fish for bones.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, bonefish all over the place here. So different
And big.
conditions, big.
You know, up to 12 pounds, so let's go nail a couple on the flat.
Hang on. Oh, there he goes.
Is that with the legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't, I got one without legs.
I like.
They don't like. Oh. No?
Like.
Nice little bone. I just got him. Oh. Nice little bonefish.
Yeah.
There he is. You can let him go. Oh. Oh. And there he goes.
There, I got him.
There, I got him.
Finally.
Oh, oh,
Oh. That was a screaming run.
oh. My rod too?
Keep a lot of heat on them. Don't let them move. Look at them all. They're everywhere. Nice size bones too. There's some real big ones in here. A good scrap. That's fun coming here, but it's tough because it's weeding, right? The fly gets weeded. So Pedro was saying, if your fly gets weeded, just give it a couple of quick casts to get rid of the stuff.
Look at the slide, the
Yeah,
weed.
to get
Just
rid
wrong.
of it. Yeah, just real quick and gets rid of that weed if it's on it. Yes. Oh, yeah, lots of, didn't spook either. There he is there. Yeah, show everybody. Dale can hold him up. He's probably a couple pounds. There he's there. Nice thick bone. But there's lots of them in here, aren't there? There's what, hundreds? Trouble is too, we're trying to fish very shallow water. What is this? Not even a foot. 6 inches to 8 inches. Oh, and here's a bunch more, so we'll try to get these guys. And your fly sinks a bit, so you gotta use a really shallow water pattern. Oh, nice. That was great.
Jack Corral.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing better than that.
He's gonna tighten it up a little
That
bit.
was great. You see that whole big pod coming right at us. That was fantastic. And what do we think it is? Jack Trevelle?
Yeah.
Jack Trevelle. That's a nice size too when he ate it. There was how many fish in that pocket? How many did you see? Like 20?
Oh yeah, and he charged it. You might have to stop the reel a little bit then. Tighten it up a little bit.
I am. I got it.
Yeah, it's
pretty good.
tight. They can go away.
Wow.
And there's up with the 12-weight rod, and he's got you way into the back.
Way back there.
But you put that fly right in front of that school,
right in
and
front of the
those fish, that lead fish just charged
Did he
down
ever
after
charge
it.
it? He just
charged and
attacked it. Did he ever? I got that thing just. Man, I got it cranked down too. I don't want to put any more heat on the reel.
Yeah. With that 12-weight, that's about all you can put on. That's why you can't fish for him with less than a 12. Eh? They'd run you right off the spool. Well, we got 300 yards of backing on that. And his initial run, he was 150 out, right off the bean, and it's not even a real big one.
No, and you don't want to bust the rod either. You know?
Oh, yeah, nice Jack. Oh, oh. Just dip your rod if he's gonna, you may have to leave. Oh, there he goes. There you are. A quick exchange. He's just about in. Now then you can hold him up. You go up there, I'll stand up here.
I'll let Pedro hold him up.
Yeah.
Well, you can hold him up. How big?
Maybe 10 pounds.
10 pounds. Nice. All right. That's nice, little 10-pound. I love the way they snort at you.
Now
Hey, Pedro. It's very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Oh, he must be on it. Right. There. Set him up. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Now watch the fight. This is a 12-weight rod Dwayne has. Watch the fight you're going to see. These Jack Trevelle are crazy. They're awesome to catch. And when you're fishing these deeper channels, you'll get that a lot. You'll have them actually take like that. Yeah, watch it. Yeah. He's big. Yeah, that's it. Get him to there and then just reel him up. So once Pedro can get the line, he might be able to get him. There, keep reeling now. Keep him straight and keep reeling him up. That's the only way. Yeah, you can't bend him with the rod. That's the only problem. It's tragic. Yeah, you almost got it. Go with your fish. Look at the size of that. Hold that up. Look at the size of that. Hey, way to go, boys.
Thank you.
Nice fish. That's a good size. How big, Pedro?
15 pounds.
Wow, nice.
15.
That's a good size.
That was a fight.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, all right.
Good job.
That's what you can catch out here. Woo.
You're up, kid.
Up. Hey, the newbie hooks the big Jack Trevelle. Nice.
Wow.
Where is he? How big? Haven't seen him yet. Oh, there he goes. Oh, yeah, nice little bonefish. In the deep water. You know the deep water goes into the wind. Well, we've had to hide out. You know, we've got really super high winds today, 25 plus mile-an-hour winds. We've had to shelter ourselves in a little cove, and we can't even go in the flats. We're fishing a little bit deeper water right now.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. Little guy. But even the small ones fight good, don't they?
Yeah, look at him pull.
And again, for bonefish, the ideal 8-weight rods. You come out here. Right now we're using a dry line. Very rarely do you have to use a sinking line for bonefish because they're in such shallow water. So the ideal, you know, 8-weight rod, dry line. Make sure you come down with tropical lines too, because you got to have those warm water lines.
The other ones just turn to goo. You got to have, yeah, they just melt on
Yeah. So you got to make sure you buy the good tropical lines. We got a shark skin on this one.
Yeah.
Got a nice shark skin dry. Guy's a little guy. All right, let's get this guy. Undo the hook, right in the top of the mouth. All right. Oh, there he goes. I want to go. Gone. Got him. Picked him up. Made the good cast and I got him. Whoa, and there he goes. That was awesome. We saw him dart out, made the good cast, put a couple of strips and we nailed him.
You see, you got me.
Yeah.
The product you see the fish.
Yeah, that was good. The perfect with some dart, and he didn't scare him, eh? He just ate it. Me and Dale have 4 rods set up, and it makes it easy because we can just keep swapping back and forth.
I'm going to try
The thing about bones is they're very slimy, aren't they?
They're hard to...
Well, that's a nice bone. How big?
you know.
Pedro, how big?
Maybe 3 pounds.
3 pounds. 3, 4, yeah, it's pretty good. Nice healthy bone. You can hold them up for everybody, Dale. Oh. There we go. Made the good cast. He fought right in. There he goes. Nice. Well, sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. You just never know. But like Pedro's saying, you got to be within a foot of their nose. Yeah, right in front of them. And you won't spook them, but if you land it on top of the fish, you won't spook them. So you got to make good casts. The biggest thing when you're fishing for bones is don't panic. Don't try to get the cast in there right away. Make sure you prepare yourself for it. This guy's nice. All right, so I moved to the back of the boat. Dale's going in. We're going to try to get a double header here. There's lots of bones around.
Oh, there he is.
He's nice, yeah, he's a nice size.
He's hefty.
Thing is, too, with these bones, you can really, when you're using 10 and 12 pound casts, you can't really plant down on them.
He's hefty.
He is, he's got
You
the
want me to
weight.
hold the rod? What, you
Yeah,
grab
he's a
him?
few pounds, yeah, I got him.
Very nice.
Yeah. Get the fly out here.
And look at the depth of water he's
Right
in.
the
Like
tough
that's
part
the...
of the mouth. Got away on me. Couldn't show everybody. But another nice fish. You got
That
some
was
more
good,
bones?
chunky. I don't know. We were looking at... There's all kinds of them here on this flat, and they're very shallow. Like they're in... Their backs are showing out of the water.
Yeah.
Come on. He's coming.
There, I
got him.
Got him.
Nailed him on the...
Yeah.
off the little...
On the bone.
Tengo la luz larga.
Boy, that's tough on that.
With the wind.
With the wind, having to make the cast for the bone. So we have 2 rods set up right now. We have the tarpon rod and the bonefish rod. That's good. Get this guy on the reel. That made the good cast, and he ate it.
He ate it. Very good. There we go. We got it very good out of it.
This guy hasn't gone for it.
Oh. What was that you were saying?
Just what I said. He hasn't gone for a scream and a run. And there it was.
Yeah, he's just a little guy too, but he's...
Yeah. Oh, but the wind is crazy right now. Just blowing on us. But I like these dual tarpon bonefish flats, eh, Dale?
Yeah,
Like
where you
they're
get a
good.
chance for both. Especially in today, like we were almost thinking we were going to have to play cards in the, on the boat today because it was so windy. But we came out, thought we'd give it a try anyway.
Oh, look at that. What are those? Gee, good scrapper. Marvelous hook, so you should be able to just unhook them. All right, bring him in. You little guy, you can just unhook him. A few pounds though. It's nice. Whoa. Oh, there he is. Popped off.
Come on, buddy.
Hey. Pedro spotted him miles away. Oh, that was good. We hunted him down. Hunted little bonefish down. Look at the beautiful flats. Just really nice. We're just searching them all. I've got the Barracuda rod ready. Old Dale's fishing the bones, and always have a Barracuda rod ready with a Barracuda leader. You know those braided leaders that they can't chew apart. Big fly, because these Barracuda will sit in these really shallow water right on the lines and wait and hijack the bonefish as they come in. So you can really nail these Barracuda and bonefish at the same time.
That's a nice flat though. Oh, that nice color.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous flat.
This guy feels a little more hefty.
Bonefish? Oh. I guess we're trying the double header.
Move to the back.
You gotta move to the back. We're trying the double header. These guys. A double header. Trying the double header.
Trying to get his in.
Oh yeah, he looks to be about 4 or 5, eh? Not bad. Not bad at all.
Just don't want to break my rod.
Still see more, Pedro, or are they gone? Long ways away.
Here, grab
Oh,
my
that's a
line.
nice
Just
fish.
grab my line.
Yeah, it's a nice fish.
Ah, nice. And he snarfed it. That's why you gotta
Did
have
he?
the barbless
Barbless
fly.
hook, which is good. There's a, oh yeah, that's about what, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Probably 4 pounds. That's nice. Nice bone. And nothing better getting them on these flats because they go 100 miles an hour out that way for these big, long, screaming runs. And you know, the beauty down here in Cuba is when you don't have the tarpon, you know, if it's too windy, you can always come in and shelter yourself a bit and catch the bones. And it's probably one of the only places in the world you can actually do that. I think this guy's got some size because he really took off. That's a nice one. Well, the same as the ones Dale's been catching up, you know, 3 to 4 pound range. Oh, these bones are unreal. They're just incredible. What a blast. Even in this real high wind, we're just picking them off. This flat goes for, I don't know, 12 miles at least, and we can just fish them all the way down. It's incredible. Oh, that's a nice bone, yeah. All of them in this flat are about this size, you know, about 3 to 4 pounds. It's a nice fish. Big girl. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. Nice fish. Wow. Great bone fishing. Just great. Well, this thing down here is A and hailing too. There he is there. Oh. There he is. Let's hook him. He's gonna want to go. There he is, unhooked. There he's there. Nice bone, you know, 3 or 4 pounds. There he goes.
Yes, triple line.
Whoa!
Triple line.
Barracuda! Uh-oh, he's gonna cut you off. Yeah, I'm afraid we're gonna lose that fly.
We'll try.
We got a barracuda on. Look at him. Oh! Oy. not happy. If our leader survives, it'll be amazing. Yeah. Yeah, and we got tarpon coming. Hey. Crazy time to hook a barracuda, especially on a tarpon leader. Tarpon leader are tough, but he's gonna wear it right out. It's a brand new leader on there too. It's too bad.
I can put some headroom.
More pliers, Pedro? No? Oh, look at the teeth on him.
Oh, careful.
Hey, Pedro! you landed him!
Got the
You're
barracuda.
out!
I can't reach, buddy.
Yeah, don't worry, but look at that. That's good.
nice.
Look at the teeth on him.
Look at the spots.
Look at that. Look at that barracuda.
That could do some
Unreal.
damage.
There you go. Yep,
Yeah,
let
thanks.
him go. There he
Hey,
goes.
Don.
Well, we got the big boat cranked up, and we're heading back to the port at Jacaro. But we had really good bone fishing down here this time, didn't we?
Oh yeah, it's always fantastic bone fishing here. I've gone to a lot of spots around the world, but this is the best bone fishing you're going to find.
And you know what I found too is when we were jumping around, you know, down here you have the opportunity for catching them in that real shallow water eel grass. On the flats that you actually walk. Of course, the winds were high, so we didn't walk a whole bunch. But even the boats, they float you down and you pick them off. It's a lot of excitement, isn't it? But big.
Big bone fishing. The other thing is while you're fishing bones, there's always hermit go by, there's tarpon, you got different rods, barracuda.
Yeah, so it's exciting.
But it's spectacular. I mean, you know, bone fishing here is second to none in the world.
Yeah, and you've been everywhere. You've been to Belize.
I've been everywhere, and I tell you, it's the best here.
It's Avalon, Cuban, fishingcenters.com. Excellent place to come down to Cuba. It's untouched, essentially. You come out and there's no one within hundreds of miles of you. When you're on the wild, take care, conserve our waters, and we'll see you next time when we take you sport fishing on the fly. To watch all our latest Sport Fishing on the Fly episodes and to order Sport Fishing on the Fly merchandise, head to www.sfotf.ca. And if you would like to book an adventure like this one showing, head to ontheflyadventures.ca and book yourself the trip of a lifetime.